My name is Grant Botma, and I am a financial expert. I am a licensed mortgage loan originator, a licensed insurance agent, an investment advisor, financial planner, and more. So today I'm going to share with you what I have in my wallet, my financial everyday carry, if you will. And I think it's going to be interesting to you because I have taught Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University for almost a decade, and I kind of like a lot of the stuff Dave Ramsey teaches. However, there's some things in my wallet, some things about my financial everyday approach that might surprise you. So let's just jump right into it. Here's my wallet. No, just kidding. This isn't my actual wallet, but I own a lot of businesses. I actually own 6, maybe is it up to 7 now?
I think so.
7 businesses. So I have to have all the different cards for all the different businesses, but that's not in my everyday carry. My everyday carry is very, very minimal. I don't like having a bunch of stuff in my pockets. I don't want chipmunk pockets when I'm walking around. So I have a very minimal wallet. I actually got this on Amazon. It's a nomadic wallet. Super simple, super easy, waterproof, and I really enjoy it. It fits slim, easy, and it fits the cards that I need. I also have just one key. All of my other stuff for my house or for my office, I can open with my app or with a code. And then I need something to have the apps, and that is my cell phone. I think this is the iPhone 12, 13, 75, whatever number they're on, max. So that's the phone I have, and the car I have is a 2018 Chevy Traverse. Inside my nomadic wallet, you're gonna find a couple of different things. As mentioned before, I have a business, so I have a business credit card, and I have this business credit card through Divvy. And the reason why Divvy was chosen is because it connects seamlessly with QuickBooks. It makes the monthly accounting really, really easy. If you're a business owner, you know that it can be frustrating trying to reconcile some of your expenses with certain portions of your QuickBooks. Well, Divvy has a really cool app that allows me and other people on my team to not only make charges for the business, but reconcile them on the spot through the app. Plus, giving people access and authorization to portions of credit, not all of the credit limit, is super easy with Divvy as well. And that makes things a whole lot easier for the person on our team who's in charge of doing that on a month in and month out basis. Okay, now let's get into the personal side of things. Of course, in my wallet, I'm always gonna have my license, and I actually have 2 other personal cards. I have a credit card with the bank where I bank currently. I'm in the process of changing this. And I have a debit card. It's a new bank that I just switched to. So I used to bank at Bank of America, and the reason why is because they used to have the best of the best technology, and I needed access to ATMs everywhere, especially while traveling. But 2 things have changed recently. One is the need for cash is definitely going down. I rarely use cash, and I rarely have cash on me, so I don't necessarily need ATMs to be all over the place. It's not like a huge need for my banking requirements. In addition, technology has changed a lot. There's been a lot of really cool technology platforms that have come out in the banking world, and one of them is this. OneFinance.com, I believe, is the website. Again, not sponsored by them, but this is a bank I just recently switched to. I used to have a company called Simple, and then Simple got bought out by BBVA Compass, I believe, and then they shut down that side of their banking. But One Finance is similar to these other tech bank platforms in that it's kind of one checking account, but it allows you to segment your kind of budget within your checking account, making budgeting super easy for me. So when I log into the app, I have in One Finance a whole bunch of different pockets, and I can automatically transfer money into these different pockets and then have certain charges automatically come out of those pockets. So an example, my electric bill, I have a pocket for that. Every time I get paid, money transfers into that pocket automatically, and then I've set up my auto pay with my electric bill to come out of that pocket automatically. So it makes budgeting, segmenting my funds super easy. All right, so now let's get to the credit card. Yes, I said I like Dave Ramsey. I think he's smart. I actually kind of agree with about 75, 80% of what he says. And then there's like 5 to 10%. I'm like, I could argue different. And then there's some that he says, I'm like, whoa, that's way off. And one of those things is with credit cards. I actually don't think they're evil. I don't believe debt is evil. I think debt is amoral. And I use a personal credit card fairly often. Now, I have it set up so that I'm paying it off every week automatically, so I'm not charged any interest. And that's a big benefit. Plus, there's some cool points and things that are associated with it that allow me to go on trips with my kids and my family at a super inexpensive rate, or sometimes for free. But I don't have this card because of the points. No one's gonna get rich from their credit card reward program. I don't earn or build wealth because of my credit card rewards. Those are just extra perks. That said, I don't bank with Bank of America anymore. Remember, I'm using One Finance, and I love convenience when it comes to banking and what's in my wallet. And there's some inconvenience having a Bank of America credit card and then One Finance checking account. So what I'm looking to do is to get a new credit card, because honestly, I don't really like the service of Bank of America. I don't like some of the things they stand for. I don't like the direction they're going as a company, and it's a pain in the butt using their service. So I'm looking for a more convenient credit card experience, one that has great service, maybe one that adds even more convenience with the rewards, maybe something that integrates with One Finance or has a really great mobile app. These are things I'm looking for and I'm in the market for. I think the two I've kind of settled on are American Express or CapitalOne, but those are just two that I'm looking into. So currently I have a Bank of America credit card, but this is under construction in my wallet and I'm in the process of changing it. So let's come back to my car, the key I'm carrying in my wallet every day. So I'll be honest with you, there's times where I want to have a super nice car, like a Range Rover or something. They just look beautiful. And I came close to buying one, and then my wife's like, hey, I don't want to do that. Like, I just don't want people looking at us in that way. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I guess that's a thing where people will look at a car and then assume something about you. So now we just own a Chevy. That's fine with me. I bought this brand new, again, very different than what Dave Ramsey would teach. He says that you got to have your beater car, or at least he preaches that. I bought this thing brand new right off the lot. Did I pay more for it than if I would have bought something a couple years old? Probably. But I could afford it, and it didn't impact my finances negatively, and it was nice having a new car. But at the same time, it's older now. It's a few years old. I think there's 50,000 miles or so on it, and that doesn't mean I need to go buy a new car. From time to time, I think about it, and I actually think about moving from buying cars and selling them into like the lease world, because if I lease a car, I'm kind of setting myself up to get a new car every so many years. But I have contentment with this car. I like my Chevy Traverse, and it's fine that it's a few years old, and I'll probably drive it for several more years. There's nothing wrong with wanting a new car. There's nothing wrong with leasing. There's nothing wrong with buying a new car. Just do what fits your finances. For me and my family, I have several financial goals that I'm trying to achieve, and buying another brand new car just a few years after I bought another one, well, that could impact those financial goals in a way that I don't want to go. So make sure that whatever you're buying, whatever you're doing with your vehicles is in alignment with your financial goals. You don't have to have a complicated setup in your wallet. You don't have to have a ton of different cards. You don't have to go after the absolute best rewards on your credit card. You don't have to have those things, and you can still do very well for yourself financially. Take it from me. This minimalist approach is super easy, extremely convenient, and it allows me, like I said, to focus in the areas of my life that I believe need the most focus. It's also okay if you're going after the latest and greatest phone or the latest and greatest car. Here's the reality. If the brand new iPhone that you constantly have is negatively impacting your finances, it's not the phone or the phone plan that's going to prevent you from retiring. It's likely your income. As we teach here on this channel, your income is the most important thing in your finances. If the latest and greatest car is the thing that's preventing your wealth from being built, it's not the car that's doing it. It's likely some of your behaviors or maybe your contentment. That's the thing that needs to be tackled here. So if you've appreciated this approach, not only this minimalist approach, but the mindset that we have about money, go ahead and subscribe to our channel to get more content like this. We think that you'll enjoy it, you'll relate with it, and our hope, it makes a positive impact on your life.